Microsoft, they apparently need a lot of energy
Oh, okay.
to run their data centers for AI.
Oh, that's interesting. That is interesting, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, so we all know that, or some people know that AI or data centers in general take a massive amount of electricity to run. It's basically just a bunch of servers just running and our computers running 24/7.
Yes, it is. It does require a lot of energy to run all of this.
Yeah, and because of the growing demand for energy, they're going to drastic measures to get this power.
Okay. What
Can
are
you
they?
can you guess what type of power they're going for?
I don't know. I don't know what type of power because it's
Okay.
electric right now. Hydrogen?
No. So, nuclear power. So now they're researching, or they are looking to add nuclear power plants to their data centers.
This sounds dangerous.
Yeah.
This sounds dangerous in my opinion, but okay, go
This was basically leaked because of a hiring post that they put up and some recent business moves that the company has been going through. So they are hiring a nuclear energy expert.
Oh, that would give it away.
Yeah.
That would give it away right away.
To lead projects and project initiatives for all aspects of nuclear energy around the world. So that is a pretty big sign.
That is a huge sign because it's I guess it's a different energy source, and I feel like nuclear power to me is a little worrisome.
Yeah, especially because now now it's gonna be like a bunch of these data centers with nuclear power.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, hopefully it's more efficient.
Yeah, so they're gonna have these nuclear power plants supposedly, but also in May they were making a deal with Helen Energy, which is a nuclear fusion generator company or startup, and they're trying to make these reactors to make a limitless source of clean energy. And so there's fission, which is what these small nuclear reactors they want to attach to their data centers right now, which is the old stuff, I guess. Well, it's new, but like not what they're the bleeding edge of like what they're trying to go to. And this is fusion. So there's fission and fusion.
Okay.
And fusion is when you put in a little bit of energy and you get a lot of energy back.
Okay.
Yeah. So they basically want to have the plot of Spider-Man 2.
Oh my god.
The power of the sun
in the palm of my
palm
hands.
of my hand.
Oh my god.
But that's basically what the premise was, is that they wanted to make fusion energy, which is like, yeah, this having a mini star. And Microsoft is going to be delivered this supposedly by 2028, which seems kind of insane.
Why are all these like things so close? Like,
I don't know.
Yeah, why is everyone trying to do everything
they
like
have Doc
2020?
Ock there working on it.
God.
But yeah, this reactor is supposed to be able to produce 50 megawatts of energy. So this is going to be fueling their AI machine. So AI is going to just be blowing up because Microsoft is enabling it on multiple parts. Did you know that Microsoft has a partnership / like they own a lot of OpenAI?
Yeah, I knew about that.
Do you know what OpenAI is famous for? I mean,
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
ChatGPT.
ChatGPT. Have you ever used ChatGPT on Bing before?
No, I actually haven't.
Yes. So, watchers, if you get a chance, go to Bing and they have like an image generator. It's so wild. You can like go and put in like any type of term, and then it'll generate an image for you. It's wild, and it's using the ChatGPT 4. So all of this requires massive amounts of like energy and data, or just raw power of like computing power and just electric power to run.
I could imagine that. Yeah, it's crazy to even think about because it's it's going to be such a wild shift within the next few years. I think Microsoft is probably making the right move going into using a different type of energy source.
Yeah.
It might be more cost effective too.
I think in the long run, it might make more sense because if you're taxing the power grid, they might not be able to produce enough power to feed your data center.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and then like if you're making, or if your data center needs a lot of power, imagine what all the other big companies need as well. So they also need just as much power. So like if you're competing for this power, I think Microsoft is getting ahead of the curve by producing their own.
I wonder if they need a nuclear
Core type thing.
Yeah.
I mean, they do.
Yeah. But I also wonder because they're going to have to build plants, right? Yeah, they're going to have to build plants.
Build plants. So apparently there's these things called small modular reactors. And basically they're the newer technology. And they're supposed to be like, so you can add more than the like one of these and like stack them together and stuff like that.
Okay.
So it's like something that's potentially in the future to build. But I have one more thing to say on this. But after you consider liking and subscribing to our channel, we come out with videos daily.
Yeah, and we have a library of over 200 videos, so we're pretty sure there's something in there that you possibly will like.
Yeah. So the last thing is that this kind of reminds me of The Matrix.
Oh
and
my god.
The AI, their
Skynet?
Yeah. Was needing power, so they took the humans and made them into batteries.
Oh my god, you're right. Yes, you're right.
Because the sun, because it got blocked out, and then
There's so much things actually that you just reminded me of. First off, you reminded me of The Matrix. You reminded me of Spider-Man 2. And then I was reminded of The Simpsons because Homer is a plant inspector. Yeah. So I wonder if they're going to be hiring one of those. So
he's the expert we need.
Yes. And you know how he got that job? He just showed up on the first day. Yeah. It's a little Simpsons lore right there. But
yeah.
Yeah.
Let us know down below if you think this is concerning. Because like while this is really cool story, like you can think about how like, oh, now there's going to be a bunch of these little nuclear reactors all over the place. You know, like, instead of like, the data center, like data centers already are in some issues because of the water they use. It heats up the water because it takes all this water in to cool the plant.
It does. Yeah, it does.
And then it shoots out all this really hot water, and it's like pretty bad, supposedly.
Yeah, let us know in the comments down below what you think about that. I did actually have one more thing. It just came into mind about Japan and their nuclear power plant, and
the one that failed.
Yeah, and so it just reminded me of any nuclear leakage that could possibly happen. But I mean, that is, I think they're starting to do more nuclear power plants again. But I mean,
those were like older, I guess. Maybe they have newer
codes, newer structures, So it just reminded me of that. But let us know down in the comments below on what you guys think about all of this.
Would you allow them to build a nuclear reactor next to your house?
Oh my god.